The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Take a look at the Knicks. Well, you wonder, Greg, don't you, how much they've got left in the tank? They spent a lot of energy getting through the first-round series.
No doubt, and they better. Having to play these first 2 games on the road, never an easy task. But you get to this point of the season, and adrenaline gives you all the energy you need. And to be honest, I'm more concerned about their talent level than their energy level.
Now here's Brunson after Jaylen Brown's miss. And Brunson, here we go. That one good for 2. Brunson's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Knicks.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Up top, Hart. By Porzingis. They get a hand on it. Porzingis with the steal. Hard against Brown. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league. And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Now, here's Bridges. Hart the pass to Anunoby. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. On the wing, Anunoby. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. They'll try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Bridges, and he drops it in from the low post.
He's so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Pass to Tatum. Brown kicks to Tatum. Back to Brown. Fires from way outside. The Knicks pull it in.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And it's White missing. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Anunoby passes to Bridges. New York moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. Towns kicks to Hart. Brunson with a clean look. Hands the shot with nobody near him. And it's 6 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Celtics trail by 3. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. Boston again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brunson the pass to Achua. Brunson a screen on Tatum. Now here's Achua, guarded by Tatum. Achua no good. Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And it's Brunson missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to White. High, arcing shot. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night. New York shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Pass to Hart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Knicks trail by 4. And here's Brunson outside. It's hauled in by Cornette. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Brunson outside. Pass to McBride. Outside, Towns. Pulls it up. New York missing again.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Hauser misses. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And it's Brunson missing. Boston leading by 4. Outside, Horford. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the wing right side. Fires the 3. Cornette can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Brunson scanning the floor. 13 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. Brunson's got 8 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Boston on top as they end the first quarter with a big 11-3 run. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around. Lots of hands were touching it.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Horford could.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, a force in the paint.
Puts up a 3. The Knicks pull it in. For 3, Bridges. And Horford pulls it down. Celtics leading by 5. Craig finds Tatum. Floats it up for Horford. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, you throw it Al's way, he gets that opportunity, and he takes care of the rest.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Now, here's Bridges. Ring shot on the way. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Right side Horford. Pass to Pritchard. Clock at 6. Here's Hauser. And here is Tatum. Defended by Bridges. Tatum no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Bridges.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Porzingis comes in for Al Horford. And it's Holiday in for Torrey Craig. And a switcher also for New York. Anunoby's checked in. Here's McBride. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Celtics leading by 3. Outside, Porzingis. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Knicks. Cameron Payne comes in for Miles McBride. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Payne.
Number 11, Jalen.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. The Celtics have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Holiday focus there and a good job of scoring despite getting whacked.
And New York making a change here. McBride's checked in. Here's McBride. Hasn't made one yet. Outside, Towns. Pass to Robinson. Back to Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. On deep, Brunson, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Brunson's got 11.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now being assertive.
Anunoby against Holiday. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Takes it inside, and Towns throws it down.
Just so fluid. Put the ball in his hands. Towns capable of driving right around him.
The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
Pass to McBride. To Brunson. Horford with the rebound. Celtics leading by 5. 1:43 left in the first half of basketball. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. McBride bounce pass. Here's Brunson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Horford. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So, with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
Drives in. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Few better athletes in the league than Jaylen Brown, and he stays in attack mode.
Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a ride. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Holiday gets the bucket.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And here's Brunson outside. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Brunson barreling in. He can't get that one to fall. It could go. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Celtics up 4. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for the Boston Celtics.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. Guys, how important is the first game of the series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court.
BA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
Here's Porzingis, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges.
Some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
Some nice passing by New York here. And it's Brunson missing. Celtics leading by 3. Tatum passes to Brown. Stolen by Brunson. Anunoby has the open look. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got his second basket of the night. Tatum kicks to Holiday. Pass to Brown. Hard against Tatum. Back to Brown. And Tatum now top the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's McBride. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Celtics shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Brown the pass to Porzingis. Boston again missing. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Off target from 3-point range.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Tatum a screen. The kick out to Holiday. In the corner. Tatum with it. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Brunson outside. For the lead. Nice. Brunson working inside.
And mixing it up down low. Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Achua's checked in. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Upside Brown. Off the mark from 16 feet out. New York's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Boston's getting blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Shoots from the baseline. The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Knicks.
Number 44, Landry Shamet.
Celtics have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here.
Never a bad idea setting Tatum up.
New York trailing. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Back to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Brown. And now that's 11 points for Drew Holiday. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Hart. 1:07 left in the third quarter. And here's Brunson outside. Trains the three-pointer. Brunson's got 11 in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Pritchard passes to Porzingis. Brunson against Holiday. Shamet on the wing. Nothing on the board. And here's Brunson outside. Rebound, Boston. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Brown dishes to Holiday. Brown inside, covered by Achua. Sinks the three-pointer. Pritchard's got 6. Brunson with it. From the arc. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter on. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Robinson's checked in for Achua. Payne hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Hauser. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Hauser's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Now Payne. From 14, Robinson, and Robinson is right there. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Well, sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. Pass to Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Here's McBride. For 3. Rebound Boston. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hauser the pass to Horford. Second shot opportunity. Craig with a screen on Anunoby. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
Hit the step back. Payne's shot is good. Payne's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Austin making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Torrey Craig. And then for New York, Achua comes in for Robinson. And it's Josh Hart in for Miles McBride. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Knicks trail by 3. Out to the wing. Towns for 3. And And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Holiday with the three. Another shot. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. A different look for New York. Mikal Bridges checked in for Achua. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Here's Bridges. Good on the triple.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And here is Tatum. Out left to the wing. Here's Hauser. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Knicks trail by 5. Anunoby outside. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. And it's Brunson missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Hauser the pass to Tatum. Over Hart. Inside, Tatum automatic.
Oh, good work from the mid-range there. Tatum likes taking that shot when you can create space.
Here's Brunson diving in. It's deflected. Over to the left wing. Here's Pritchard. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Holiday against Hart. Outside, Towns. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting a chance to come up big for his team.
1:35 left in the game.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Knicks trail by 7. Plays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 16 points here in the second half.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
The kick out to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Tatum. It doesn't go for him. Towns with the defensive effort. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Some solid defense from Brown.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Brunson. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Brown, no good.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch. Porzingis making it count, wants to come through big time and does here.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Back to Bridges. To tie it up. He's off from 3. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Thanks seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul. Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Hands the three. And there's a whistle. Goes on Mikal Bridges. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jason Tatum.